Have you ever been with someone who made you feel like the center of the universe one moment and completely invisible the next? Someone whose passion was like a wildfire, intense and all-consuming, but left you feeling cold once the flames died down? If this sounds familiar, you might have encountered someone who operates primarily from a place of desire, not love. And the distinction between the two is a game changer for your emotional well-being. Let's be clear. Desire is not a bad thing. It's a powerful, natural human impulse. It's that magnetic pull, that intoxicating chemistry, that spark that makes your heart race. It's the I have to have you feeling. Desire is focused on the object you. It wants to possess, to experience, to consume. When someone desires you, they'll pursue you relentlessly. They'll shower you with compliments, telling you everything you've ever wanted to hear. The attention can be overwhelming, even addictive. It feels good to be wanted so intensely, right? But here's the crucial difference. Desire is fundamentally about the self. It's about fulfilling a need, satisfying a craving. The person driven by desire is focused on how you make them feel. You are the source of their pleasure, their excitement, their validation. And for a while, this can feel exactly like love. The passion is there, the focus is there, the intensity is there. It checks a lot of the boxes we see in movies. Love, however, is a different animal entirely. While it can and often does include desire, it's built on a foundation of something much deeper and more stable. Love is about connection, not consumption. It's about giving, not just taking. Where desire says, I want you, love says, I want what's best for you. Love sees the whole person, your flaws, your fears, your weird quirks, your bad days, and not only accepts them but cherishes them as part of the beautiful, complex person you are. So, how can you tell if you're dealing with someone who only knows desire? The signs are often subtle at first, but they become clearer over time. A person driven by desire is often impatient. They want instant gratification. They might push for physical intimacy or emotional commitment very quickly. Not because they're building a foundation, but because they want to secure the object of their desire. They're less interested in the slow, steady process of getting to know your soul. Think about how they handle conflict or your needs. When you're having a bad day or need emotional support, does this person truly listen? Do they offer a shoulder to cry on, or do they become distant, frustrated, or even annoyed? A person motivated by desire sees your needs as an inconvenience. Your problems don't directly serve their pleasure, so they don't have the patience for them. They're there for the highs, but absent for the lows. Their support is conditional. It's present when you're fun, exciting, and fulfilling their needs, but it vanishes when you become a real, complex human being who requires care. Love, in contrast, shows up. Love holds space for your pain. It listens without needing to fix. It understands that a partnership isn't just about the highlight reel. It's about navigating the messy, difficult parts of life together. It's about being a team. Love asks, how can I help? Desire asks, how does this affect me? Another major clue is their long-term vision, or lack thereof. Desire lives in the moment. It's not concerned with next year, or even next month. It's about the here and now. So, a person who only desires you will likely avoid conversations about the future. They'll be vague, change the subject, or make empty promises they have no intention of keeping. Their focus is on maintaining the current level of excitement and satisfaction. Love, on the other hand, naturally builds a future. It doesn't mean you have to have a 5-year plan on the second date, but it means you start to organically weave your lives together. You talk about future trips, you meet each other's friends and family, you make plans that extend beyond the next weekend. Love sees a we, while desire is stuck on me and you as separate entities. Love invests, desire spends. And what about after the initial chase is over? This is often the most painful and confusing part. For the person driven by desire, the thrill is in the pursuit. Once they have you, once the relationship is established and the initial novelty wears off, their interest can wane dramatically. The intense calls and texts might slow to a trickle. The passionate compliments might disappear. You're left wondering, what did I do wrong? The truth is, you did nothing wrong. The problem is that their need was satisfied. The hunt was over, and their focus has already shifted to the next exciting thing. It's a painful cycle of highs and lows that can absolutely wreck your self-esteem, leaving you feeling used and disposable. A relationship built on love evolves. The initial fiery passion might mellow into a warm, steady glow, but it's replaced by something far more meaningful: deep intimacy, trust, and a shared history. You feel secure, seen, and valued for who you are, not just for the excitement you provide. Love endures boredom. It weathers storms. It finds joy in the simple, everyday moments, not just the grand, passionate gestures. So, if you're with someone who only seems to value the physical connection, who disappears when you need emotional support, who avoids talking about a real future, and whose interest seems to fade once the initial chase is over, you need to be honest with yourself. You are likely experiencing desire, not love. And while desire can be fun for a moment, it cannot sustain a healthy, fulfilling relationship. It will leave you feeling empty. Recognizing this isn't about blaming them. Some people genuinely don't have the emotional capacity for deep love, perhaps due to their own past experiences or insecurities. They might not even be consciously aware of what they're doing, but that doesn't mean you have to be a casualty of their limitations. Your emotional health is your responsibility. You deserve a love that sees all of you and says, yes, you. A love that is a safe harbor, not a roller coaster. A love that is about building something together, not just experiencing a fleeting feeling. It starts with recognizing the difference and valuing yourself enough to hold out for the real thing. It's about learning that you are not an object to be desired, but a whole person to be loved. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel for more content about building healthier and happier relationships. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Take care of yourselves.